Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we are taking a look at a new Core Class figure. That is Core Class Dark of the Moon LASERBEAK. LASERBEAK is a complete recolor of a... You know what? I don't know if we previously had a Dark of the Moon Bumblebee Core Class figure. If we did, I did not pick it up. But this little pink guy is pretty cool. I like it. I like the color scheme, though I wish it was a bit pinker. And yeah, it works. And oh hey, there's a robot underneath. Now for those of you that don't know, LASERBEAK was in Dark of the Moon very briefly in the form of Bumblebee. Like, very briefly. And it is assumed that he murdered a small child. So yeah, not a nice bird. The figure comes with this little gun that is molded in the same plastic but then painted silver. It works well. I like it. And fits on top of the vehicle with no problems. I haven't been able to figure out if it can fit underneath the vehicle anywhere. I don't think there's enough room. Well, maybe not. That doesn't really work. Transformation for this little dude is exactly what you think it's going to be. It's a Bumblebee figure. So pull the doors away, and they actually peg into the bottom of the hands. So flip those away from the figure. Then grab the arms and fold them forward and flip the front wheel wells around to form the arms. Reach inside the middle and flip out the head and put that up. Then come to the back of the figure and pull the legs or the rear of the vehicle down. That will allow you to unpeg the roof and flip down the chest, peg that into place. And then split the legs and fold out the ankle/feet and stand the figure up and just put the arms back down. I like the Core Class figure that we've ended up with. It's pink, it's gunmetal gray, and it's got some silver on it, and the head sculpt works pretty darn well. That's a pretty darn good head sculpt at this size class. It's about the same size as all the other Studio Series figures, and I think there's only one Studio Series figure, and that's Shockwave back there. The overall aesthetic works well, and yeah, there's a giant car sticking off his back, but it's a Bumblebee figure, or Bumblebee mold. What are you going to do? That's practically the character at this point. This figure does have decent posability. Head is on a ball joint, arms are on ball joints, or shoulders, I should say, elbows in the ball joint in the hips, and then hinges at the knees, though there is some posability issues I have. The way the transformation works, the chest does have a tendency to flippity-floppity around and isn't really held into place, but at the same time, the chest is also pushing back the entire backpack, which is pushing up against the back of the legs and kind of forcing you to push the knees down a little bit to have the figure squat a little bit, and then just kind of tweak the ankles, which move forward and back for, the transformation down a little bit. So you are limited in posability just because of all the darn kibble on the figure. But I do like the look of the robot mode. I think it looks good. It's just a little bit, hampered by its own kibble. Transformation back into vehicle mode is easy. Simply flip the legs all the way forward at the knees, peg the legs into each other, and flip up the feet, and then that will allow you to collapse the rest of the back of the legs down. Flipping the legs all the way forward allows you to flip the back out all the way, and then flip up the hood, flip down the head, bring the legs up, and snap everything into place. Put the arm back on because it snapped off when I was trying to do the the transformation. Fold the arms in, turn the forearms so the bottom of the forearms are pointing towards the outside of the vehicle mode and slide them into place, and then simply close up the door, snap it into place up the back, and peg it into the hand. And then when you're done, snap the back of the window into place on the roof, like that. I like this little figure. It's a neat little figure. It's not the best figure in the world. I would say it's probably at the bottom of my tier list for the Core Class, but those Core Class, or all these Core Class figures, are just good. Like, every single one of them is a winner except Rat Trap. Rat Trap is my least favorite figure just because he doesn't stand up or hold well together in any of the modes. This guy, I think it's better than Rat Trap. It's probably around the line of Optimus Prime, I would say, up there. It's not a bad figure at all, and definitely worth having in your collection, especially if you need more Studio Series Bumblebees. Pick this one up. I picked this up over at Amazon. It is also pre-order available at the Big Bad Toy Store. Links down in the description. Let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you all next time.